It looks like the developer here did talk about Shiba Swap, so we have the latest news right over here on this channel. I'm super excited for this news, so let's begin. So here we are in CoinMarketCap. Let's check out what's been happening to this coin for the last couple of hours, last couple of days. Basically, you can see 3.3 billion market cap, so we're still stabilizing. Yeah, a lot of stabilization just happened to this coin. So you can just see here we did have this high here, but ever since then we did go down. We are still stabilizing for this coin, which is still pretty okay. However, the volume is still going down. So 370 million volume is okay. It's really good generally, but for Shiba Inu it's not good because we were at like 800 million, so we did lose a lot of volume here. So that is pretty bad, but still it's okay because look at this watch list, a lot of watch lists, 902,000 watch lists, almost 903,000 watch lists, which is just insane and amazing to see for this coin. This is why I'm super excited. Like I said, more and more people are getting into this coin, but because of the whole crypto world, we are still stabilizing. So if you want to buy the coin, there's so many exchanges. Look at this, so many different exchanges. So L-Bank right now is at the top here, but Binance, Hotbit, Hobby Global, and so many different exchanges. This is why it's so awesome to see something like this. So we have to go to the chart. Let's see what's been happening here to Bitcoin and so many different coins and Shiba Inu and Leash here. We have a lot to discuss about. So we are still in my giant triangle. I can actually delete this. So yeah, we are still in my giant triangle here. So if you're not seeing the triangle, basically right over here, boom. And we are still stabilizing, so we're still pretty much looking okay because we still didn't break to the downside. So what I mean when I say the downside, basically if we go underneath this line over here, so this white line over here, basically it's gonna be bad. So we cannot break to the downside of this line here. That's basically our last chance for this coin to actually go up, at least to go up in the short term, not for the long term. But yeah, because if we do break to the downside, what's probably gonna happen is that if we're gonna hit this level here, and we could be breaking even more, so going all the way to this level here. So that should mean if we go from here to here, it's 24%, 23% down. So going back all the way to there, if we break to the downside. So that is of course a possibility, but because we are inside of this triangle still, there's a good chance that we could be breaking to the top side because it's still evenly matched. So as you can see here, we've been making just higher highs. So this high, this low actually is higher now. This low here is higher, and this low here is even more higher. So imagine going to the next low. So again, pumping up somewhere to this level, and then again stabilization. We hit this level and stabilize here, and just copy this pattern. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty good. Or we could be just breaking to the top side. So something like this where we do increase a lot, boom, skyrocket, and then stabilize somewhere here in this level. It all depends what could happen, but there's so many options. But hopefully we break to the top side. So how can we know if we're gonna break to the top side if we just look at it? So we have to check out Bitcoin. So what kind of patterns is Bitcoin making? Because like I said, if Bitcoin breaks to the downside, it's gonna be pretty bad. So it looks like Bitcoin didn't make a giant flag here, so it have a little bit of boost. Look at this, boost, like 2 boosts here. But Bitcoin is still, like, I did change my triangle here a little bit, but it's still in the shape here, so it's still okay. But we are getting pretty close to the end here, to the edge of the last chance we have for this coin, for Bitcoin to go up in the next couple of days actually. So because if we, like I said, if we break down for Bitcoin, that's gonna be over. It's gonna be pretty bad for Bitcoin. So if we go down all the way to here, it's gonna be really bad. And if we do continue to go down even more, then we don't really have any more chances. The whole point is we cannot break through this line here. If we break through this line, just really bad things are gonna happen. Like so many bad things to this coin and to all of the coins here. But if you go to Leash is just such a weird coin now. I don't know what's happening to Leash. Leash is just making its own pattern here. It's just making, I don't know what this is, but basically we did have this giant triangle and we broke to the downside. Now, it's not that we just broke into the downside. We had a huge dump, guys. Look at this, 24%, no, even less than that. So if we measure it again from here to here, it's 27%. But after that, look at this huge pump. So huge increase. So we did go up, stabilization, then even more up all the way to this level. So if we do measure, if you bought in this low here, all the way to this level, it's 67% increase in just 14 hours, even less than 14 hours. But yeah, insane. But after that, after this huge pump, we had a huge correction, which is pretty normal. So how much did we correct? We corrected for 50%, Yeah, it's about 16%, 15%, and now a lot of stabilization. You just see that we are going in a straight line, so we're moving sideways. So no going up, no going down, a little, just a little going sideways. That's it. We don't really have too many information. I could be seeing a kind of a graph forming here, like another triangle, but it doesn't have to mean this is a real triangle. It's because it's super tiny and you can't really measure it. So we're pretty close here. If we do break to the top side, it's going to be amazing. We're going to see some increase. Probably going to get to this level here. So either we're going to increase all the way to here, to 5%, or to this level here, so like 7%. If we break to the top side right now for this triangle here. But like I said, still so many things can happen to this coin. It's just unpredictable. I cannot predict the coin dumping all the way to here, like losing all this value and then going up. Nobody can predict something like that. This is some like whales buying the coin and just buying the dip here. So there you go. That's the biggest reason. So it looks like the whales, some big whales did buy the dip here, which is pretty interesting. It's just super interesting to see for this coin. But hopefully we could be seeing even one more graph here, but it's not that good. It's just not that good. You can't measure the pump here. That's the problem, because it's like I said, some huge whales that just buy the coin, and because that the chart is kind of off. It's kind of, you can just see these two lines how they're not even smooth anymore. You can just see boom breaking to the top side. Normally you can just see that these two lines are super smooth, but you can just see here breaking, boom. So many weird things that happen to this coin, but hopefully in the end, again, we do continue to go up. And of course here for Shiba Inu, we have to break at least to this level here, guys. So as you can see, we got rejected here, got rejected here, got rejected here. We have to somehow go to the top side of this line. It's going to be a lot better for this coin. It's going to give us an indicator that it's still healthy, that everything is going okay, and that we have a good chance to go up in the future. But we're gonna see what's gonna happen. I'm still super excited for Shiba Inu here, but let's continue. Let's go into the news directly. Let's see what's gonna happen here for the coin. First things first, new exchange. Let's go. It says Victory Shib is being listed on Flare Finance. So oh, there you go. This is the post. That's here. The vote is clear before the botting, and the wait is no longer needed. Flare Finance will support the following currencies on top of all F assets at launching for each category. So SHIB, there you go. SHIB is going to be listed, and this is going to be amazing for this coin. So like I said, more and more exchanges are listing this coin. That means more and more people have access to buy the coin, and this is super important. But let's talk about this thing here. So let's read it. Let's talk about what Shitoshi here is saying. So somebody said, I am Shitoshi. And then he answered, yes, you are Shitoshi. We all are or should be. No matter what the time this reaches you, I wish you wellness and blessings. Let's talk first. These FM have never been in a fight. You want to know how we know, because they think the person that talks the most is the best fighter. But I know the one who is the most quiet is the one to be wary of. Oh no, you will learn. As it pertains to blockchain, updates come as they come, but right now the status is as it has been audits and testing. The current test is that trying to break it with a large numbers and to see how Bone will affect by a large number of users and large influx of Ethereum. So basically what they're doing is they're trying to add a lot of Ethereum. So they're trying to just have a lot of circulation. They're trying to break the exchange. And this is why it's testing, it's being outed. It says here, the crazy part is, I don't think there has ever been anything like this. On day one, so even our newer test with a small group of holders is taking longer than I'd like, because Coven only allows 2 Ethereum per day. Oh, that's super slow. So it popped in, and of course I heard FUD. It's not real, I'm sorry, dude from England. And all this other FUD. It is annoying. But that state of testing, the audit is ongoing with Certic. Haven't heard anything yet, and that's fine. Meanwhile, I began to talk to so many wonderful people and even some amazing devs that believe in our vision. I know that this will grow with or without me beyond what anyone can currently imagine, and that makes me so excited. In other words, we are somehow still a sleeper. But we won't be much longer, but this is somehow a blessing. Basically what's happening, they're still doing the Certic audit. So the audit is still in function. They're still testing everything they can. And plus, basically, It looks like it's pretty slow because they can only do 2 Ethereum per day, so this is why it's taking a lot longer. But at least they did send it for an audit, for a septic audit, and that's super important. It looks like Shitoshi here has been talking to some other developers, some other exciting people to maybe implement Shiba Inu somewhere, so on some websites and stuff like that. So that's amazing. That's amazing, guys. The more use cases we have for Shiba Inu here, the more people will buy the coin. So you can now buy the coin, or like buy Shiba Inu to buy gold. So that's insane. That's kind of insane to think about. But we have one more post from him here saying, because I need to make sure what is in it is 100% correct. Okay, basic outro. Career mood, don't F with anonymous. So listen to some songs. That's it. ON. I love you all. The community is amazing, just incredible. We will show them all the power of decentralization. So there you go. Basically, the swap is still in the works. So does this mean it's going to come anytime soon? We don't really know anymore, because every time they do try to do something, they try to fix everything, there seems some more problems, but at least they're testing right now. They're trying to test the swap here. They're trying to do everything they can to make the swap work. And once everything is finished, once everything does work, then and only then the value of this coin will be able to go up, and because of Shiba Swap release. Now, all depends, of course, on Bitcoin also. So if Bitcoin goes down, then a lot of bad things can happen. But if Bitcoin goes up, then of course we're gonna see massive increase for this coin here. So it says here, moderator message from the main dev team. Oh, okay. To the Leash ship army, we have just received word from the ship tech team. The website is back up live after they resolved minor technical issues in record time. Oh, this was 6 days ago. Okay. So I wanted to show you guys something interesting. So it looks like people are in the ship Reddit page are pretty much going crazy. They wanna, it says here, ship no sell commitment for 30 days. Who's with me? So this is what they want to do. So they want to do, so for the next 30 days, I don't think 30 days is a lot, but I think somebody said they want to do it for a week, like, where nobody's going to sell their ship tokens. So just here, huddle. Let's go. Shib's gonna skyrocket basically. But there you go. That's the main point. So a lot of people do want to do this. So just holding and not selling anything, any ship for an entire week. So is that possible? I don't know what's gonna happen. Is that even good? Again, I don't know. I think like circulation is really important. So people buying and selling it is pretty important. So just holding is kind of super weird. But we're gonna see what's gonna happen. It's still pretty interesting. It says here you can pay with Shiba Inu coin hamburger in Venezuela. Will be fabulous going to Venezuela. Don't need to change money because I got SHIB. There you go. This is why it's so awesome. Like I said, many more companies are adding Shiba Inu to their roster, so you'll be able to buy so many more things with Shiba Inu. This is why this is going to be insane. Just got the best birthday present. So just got 34 million SHIB from my mom and brother for my 34th birthday. Couldn't be more happy if I tried. Oh, it's awesome. Super cool. Getting Shiba coins from like per birthday. It's awesome. Liking these flags on Amazon. There you go. Need this flag. People, we need the flags. Swap info. I'm gonna talk about this post in my next video, but it's still pretty interesting. Still super interesting to read. So guys, in the end, I'm not a financial advisor. If you do want to buy these coins, please do your own research first. If you did enjoy this video, it means so much to me if you can like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and see you guys in the next video.